beach is right there. We're here.
I'm not going to the beach, Nesha.
We're already at the beach.
Well, that's fine, but I'm not walking or going over.
The sun hung low over Riverside, California, casting a warm golden hue across the city. Inside their shared apartment, Jazz and Nesha sat on the couch, scrolling through their phones. The air was thick with the usual chatter and laughter, but today there was an unspoken tension between them. "Hey, Nesha," Jazz began, her voice tentative, "what do you think about going to the beach tomorrow?" Nesha looked up, her eyebrows raised in surprise. "The beach? You mean like in swimsuits and all that?" Jazz nodded, her fingers nervously tapping on her phone. "Yeah, I think it might be good for us. A change of scenery, some fresh air." Nesha studied her friend for a moment, sensing the underlying hesitation. "You sure you're up for it?" Jazz hesitated, then smiled weakly. "Yeah, I think so." The next morning, the two friends packed a cooler with snacks, grabbed towels, and set off for Venice Beach. The drive was filled with light-hearted banter, but as they neared their destination, Jazz's mood shifted. "I don't know about this, Nesha," Jazz muttered, her grip tightening on the seatbelt. Nesha glanced over, concern etching her features. "What's going on?" Jazz sighed deeply. I don't feel good about this. What if people stare? What if they laugh?" Nesha reached over, placing a reassuring hand on Jazz's. "Hey, we've talked about this. You're beautiful, and you deserve to enjoy the beach just like anyone else." Jazz shook her head, tears welling up in her eyes. "I don't know if I can do this." Upon arriving at the beach, Jazz sat in the car, staring out at the ocean. Nesha stepped out, feeling the sand between her toes, but she couldn't enjoy it knowing her friend was struggling. "Nesha," Jazz called softly from the car, "I can't do this. I feel like everyone's looking at me." Nesha walked back to the car, kneeling beside it. "Jazz, it's all in your head. People are here to enjoy the beach, not to judge." Jazz shook her head, tears streaming down her face. "I'm embarrassed. I don't belong here." Nesha's heart ached. "You do belong here. You're my best friend, and I love you. Let's just sit here together, okay?" Jazz nodded, and Nesha opened the door, sitting beside her. They sat in silence, the sound of the waves crashing providing a soothing backdrop. As the day wore on, Jazz began to calm down. The rhythmic sound of the ocean, the warmth of the sun, and Nesha's unwavering support slowly eased her anxiety. "You know," Jazz said after a long pause, "I used to love coming to the beach. I miss it." Nesha smiled gently. "Then let's make a promise. We'll come back, when you're ready. And we'll enjoy it together." Jazz nodded, a small smile tugging at her lips. "I think I'd like that." The drive home was filled with laughter and plans for future beach trips. Jazz felt a renewed sense of hope and determination. She knew the road ahead wouldn't be easy, but with Nesha by her side, she felt ready to face it. As they pulled into their driveway, Jazz turned to Nesha. "Thank you. For everything." Nesha grinned. "Always, Jazz. Always." And as the sun dipped below the horizon, the two friends knew that this beach day, though challenging, had marked the beginning of a new chapter in their journey together.